We learn the seasons, root and sky. The ash is not what makes us weak. The heat is not the grief we speak. What hurts us waits beneath the ground, too deep to cut, too old to sound. My mother kept the village fed with measured words and lifted head. She taught me anger has a cost, and names can hurt what a war has lost. My father left before the dawn, for land nodes buried sick and drawn. He went because someone must try to help a poison ending die. He did not come back through the rain. She never called his die in vain. She only held the door that night and taught me grief can still stand right. We know when suffering should cease. We know an ending can be peace. We know the dark is not a crime, but something given work and time. Yet under fields our people tend. There waits a thing we cannot end. It will not answer right or blade. It keeps the wound the old war made.
We are not curses, not a stain, not children sworn to cherish pain.
We stand where frightened voices part and give the end a careful heart. We do not strike what still can live. We do not take what we should give. But when the last breath asks for rest, we do the work that few accept. So call our magic black or wrong. We have stood near death too long. The dark we carry is not shame, it has a duty. It has a name. Humans hear old stories told and make our shadows hard and cold. The forests watch from far away and weigh the words they will not say. Solarian light still makes us still, for light once named our darkness ill. Not every wound becomes a war, but some old names still leave a scar. Yet I have seen a bright hand kneel beside a child and simply heal. I have seen ancient eyes stay kind, with grief held quiet close behind. I have seen wounded wings still rise, with no revenge behind their eyes. They trouble what I thought I knew and leave a careful door pushed through. They do not make my people wrong. They do not make old pain less strong. But hope can enter soft and small, where fear had built the highest wall. They say there was no sign, no flame. Then one day all the sickness came. No elder knows the first true place. No record holds its starting face. We only know the old war past, and left beneath our roots at last. A poison slow enough to stay and take the harvest year by year away. But duty bends beneath the land, where poison roots resist our hand. We cut the rot, we seal the deep. We guard the fields our mothers keep. Still something old remains below, too slow to leave, too sick to grow. It takes the seed, it marks the rain, then leaves us counting loss again. If endings are the gift we bear, why does this wound still breathe down there? We do not know what first became the sickness no one dares to name. I asked my mother years ago why he had gone where few would go. She said because the land was sore and he could not ignore it more. He found the node, he gave his art. He gave his breath, his hands, his heart. But what he faced would not release. It would not die, it would not cease. No child should learn that kind of truth, yet I grew up beside its proof. A chair kept still, a name kept near, a mother strong through every year. And so I speak with softer care. Some griefs are more than one can bear. Some endings do not come when called, and still we stand before them all.
So now I carry what they gave, the right to end, the need to save. Not every dark is born to harm, not every night should raise alarm.
And if a young man turns away from night inside he cannot name, I would not shame him for that fear. I would sit down and stay near. I'd tell him darkness is not sin, not if the truth was born within. No soul should have to split in two to make the fright and call it true. If he was made with night to hold, then night is not a fault to fold. I cannot heal what I don't know, but I can help him let it show. Past evening smoke, past quiet doors and cooling stone, of all the fear he never chose, and all the dark he held alone. I crossed the oldest hidden square, where sacred names and silence stay. I knew the path, I knew the stones, I passed them nearly every day. The carved old figure stood ahead, the hero born from Dracar flame, the other one beside him still, with no one speaking out his name. The stone stood where it always stood, beneath the ash, the heat, the sky. I raised my eyes without a reason. I had passed him all my life.